Shit, I'm up early, man. Man, Shannon Sharpe, man, all over some booty hole sex. He got fired over some booty hole sex. Ah, man. Uh, well, you kind of gotta expect it, man. He stepped down, of course, from ESPN, but that goes to show, like, bro, you gotta watch who you deal with, man. I learned that lesson a long time ago. That woman can't know what you do for a living. She can't know you as anybody. Uh, I learned that from Sub 5 Stalker. Sub 5 Stalker knew where I camped at, knew where I laid my head down, where my car was, and I decided to let her go because I didn't want to deal with that broad. So watch who you deal with, bro. I mean, his whole entire career destroyed over anal sex because he wanted to go inside the booty hole. Damn, your whole entire career, everything he has worked for, gone because of that female, bro. You feel what I'm saying? The bag just fumbled just like that, bro. A whole entire bag, bro. First $100 million bag, and then his job. I'm like, bro. Man. You could have just left that woman alone, bro. See, when you're dealing with women who don't have shit, they come after you, man. These bitches are broke. They don't want to be with you. They want your money. He's too old for shit like this to be happening, man. Matter of fact, at this point, he should be married. Around his age, around 50-something years old, he should be married, man. To a woman like in her late 20s or something like that. Or early 30s. He shouldn't be playing no field, man. For his age, he shouldn't be a player, bro. He shouldn't even be. It's the same thing with Kevin Samuels being a bachelor at 50-something years old. That's too old to be a bachelor, bro. You acting like you a young man or something. Oh, 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 shit. It's cold out here, man. It's like a winter morning or something. You know. But hey, man, you live and learn. You can't be out here just big discipline. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of big discipline when you got money, man. Cause these women, they could bring you down, bro. Some motherfuckers, sometimes they be acting like they unstoppable or something. Fucking ant bit me, bro. That fucking ant bit me, yo. I felt the pinch. Ants bite, bro. I didn't know that. I had an ant on my fucking goddamn fucking bit me, bro. Damn, we lost all that money. Yeah, you gotta have some type of dick discipline, bro. Cause women, they see an opportunity where they could come up off you, they're gonna take it, bro. You feel me? They see an opportunity, they ain't gonna, you know, they're not gonna have any mercy on you, man. Especially a broke OnlyFans model. Shit, he'd have been better off dealing with an immigrant woman. Something like that, man. You know. Oh, I tell you can't never, ever get comfortable with these hoes, man. You got too comfortable with that broad. Some motherfuckers think they unstoppable because they got money. No, you could be brought down to your knees, man, just by a woman saying some shit. You hear what I'm saying? You know, just by a woman saying some shit, you could be brought down to your knees. You know. Man, it is, whew. It is cold out here. What's up with it, man? That's what I'm saying, bro. Dick discipline is a must, man. For real, if you ain't disciplined, bro, if you just go around reckless, you can lose everything. He lost everything, bro. Okay, we need to go where the wind is not blowing. You know, he lost everything, bro. I guess he been rich for too long and getting away with too much. That's what really happened. He been rich for too long and getting away with too much. You get comfortable when you act a certain way. Like with Diddy, like you could tell he got too comfortable. You know, he felt like he was untouchable, bro. To the point where he started breaking the law. You know, you know, he felt like he could just get away with just any old thing. If you don't got dick discipline, man, you'll lose all your money. You know, the Me Too movement is real, bro. The Me Too movement is real. I gotta shave my face right now. So you gotta stay on point, man. And you know these women, a lot of them can't be trusted, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. A lot of these women, they'll pretend to be on your side, but really, they wait till your back is turned and then stab you in the back. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it again. They wait until your back is turned and then they stab you in the back, bro. They don't say stuff to your face. They wait till you turn around and go somewhere else, and then they'll stab you in the back. Women, a lot of women can't be trusted, bro. Not all of them, but I can say at least most women cannot be trusted, bro. You gotta know that. Look what happened to Cassie. I mean, look at it, Diddy. You know, Diddy and Cassie. You feel what I'm saying? Diddy thought he could trust her, man. Man, hell no. When it comes to money, bro, you can't trust nobody, man. I just think like he was in that relationship with Cassie for too long, and she's seen too much. And a woman can bring you down, man. You know. Matter of fact, I say it's safe to say that all women can't be trusted. Not just most. All women can't be trusted, bro. You feel what I'm saying? They can't. You know, they'll take your money, man. You feel me? Like they'll take your goddamn money, man. They will take your money and destroy everything that you have ever built. Now, what he could have did was leave them OnlyFans model Becky's alone. But he could have just did that. Especially if you work for a whole lot, man. You're dealing with a woman who don't have nothing, bro. Yeah, she's gonna set you up. That's her natural instinct. What's up with it? Hey, yeah, what's up with it, Sean Breezy? I knew he was gonna pop up here. I knew Sean Breezy was gonna pop up here, bro. Yeah, he fumbled the bag. Yeah, Shannon Sharpe fumbled a huge bag. It wasn't like just $100 million, bro. He lost his job too. Like, bro, over that shit, bro. Was it really worth it though? He lost everything. You lost everything, bro. I hope you've been saving your money. I hope you got, for his sake, at least 50 million stashed somewhere in a bank somewhere. I hope you at least got 50 million, because you could retire off of 50 million, man. Just pinch off of it until the day that you die. Move to a cheaper state and shit. You know what I'm saying? Downsize, sell everything, and you know, move to a cheaper state. I hope for his sake he been saving his money. I hope he haven't been blowing it on stupid stuff. You feel what I'm saying? You know, he made the wrong move, man. And that cost him like hundreds of millions, bro. Hundreds of millions. He lost that 100 million deal. Damn, that fucking stupid bitch. That bitch fucked that shit up for him, man. That fucking bitch, man. I tell you, women can be your worst nightmare, bro. You know, if you're worth a whole lot and you dealing with an OnlyFans model, what you think that was supposed to happen, bro? Mo OnlyFans models, they're only in it for the money. Selling their body online and shit. They're only in it for the money, bro. That was supposed to happen. You dealing with an OnlyFans model that's broke, that don't got nothing, and you come along, you worth a lot of money, bro, and then you leave her alone, you break up or something, she gonna wanna make some false accusations, or she's gonna wanna, I don't know if he did that stuff or not, but yeah, it seemed like he was guilty, man, because he tried to offer her how much? $10 million to shut the fuck up, and she still wouldn't go away. That fucking bitch was greedy as hell. That fucking bitch. That's the type of bitch that, oh man, you better be glad he wasn't no killer or nothing like that, because you would get your fucking ass killed or deleted, ruining somebody else's career and shit. And then she retired from OnlyFans, bro. She came up and you came down. You know what I'm saying? To an average at one, yup, exactly. To an average at best woman. He lost the bag to an average at best woman, bro. She was average. She was like a 5 or a 6, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Of course she was gonna do that to you, bro. She's a money hungry whore, bro. She's a money hungry whore. She was gonna do that to you, man, because she was after your money from the get-gate. You know, right out the gate, she was out after your money, bro. You guys are killing me with this shit, bro. Your dick can get you in trouble, man. It's just like dudes, when they get money, they just start going wild and crazy with females. Lawsuits start kicking in the door, bro. Women can't be trusted nowadays, bro. Especially American women, bro. You can't trust them with your whole entire career and shit. You know, you can't trust these hoes your whole entire career, bro. Like, you can't, like, lay everything on the line for these women, bro. Like, just risk everything, man. And, you know, you just messed up everything, man. And now how you gonna recover from this shit? You 57 years old, man. Dude almost 60, man. His best days are behind him, bro. And the thing is, she didn't work for none of that shit, bro. She retired from OnlyFans at an early age, at 20 years old, bro. Bro, you helped her and she fucking like, she fucked you up. Because she wanted some money. That bitch, man, that's the type of bitch to get slapped up, man. Now I don't feel bad for him saying that I would choke your ass. I would have choked her too. Cost me my career. and my $100 million bag, I would have grabbed her by the fucking neck and choked that hoe. Yeah, I would have did that. You know, you know. Yeah, the courts are against black men. Yep, yep. They want you to see. They want financial failure from you, man. They don't want to see you have generational wealth. The courts are definitely against you, bro. They're definitely against you. They're willing to strip you of all your money and all your accomplishments and stuff like that. Everything that you worked so hard for. Like the dude worked years in the NFL, man, playing football and being a football player, even at a young age, is not easy work, man. You on that field practicing all the time, blood, sweat, and tears, literally blood, sweat, and tears on that field, bro. And then he retired from that because he got too old, of course. And now he's supposed to be living on Easy Street, not on Hard Street, bro. He trusting the female too much, man. He trusted her. He trusted her, bro. Matter of fact, he got too involved with her, bro. Like to the point like he wanted to have like anal sex with her. No, that's called getting too involved. When you go inside a woman's backside, bro, that's called getting too involved. You got too close to her, bro. You was seeing her all. You didn't just see her one time or two times, bro. You that was your girlfriend. And why would you, number one, would have a OnlyFans model as a girlfriend? Like, man, only like desperate dudes do that shit, bro. Not dudes with a whole lot of money. You don't wife up, a I mean, he didn't marry her, but he booed her up, made her his girlfriend and shit. Like, why would you do that? Like, OnlyFans model. That's untasteful, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a thirsty nigga's reaction or behavior. That's thirsty nigga behavior, bro. That is thirsty niggas behavior. Because only a guy that got limited options would like try to wife up a woman that's basically a prostitute. She wasn't even a real woman. She was a prostitute. She was a whore. She was dirty, stinky, at the bottom of the barrel. Like OnlyFans models, those are the bottom of the barrel women, bro. Even though some of them might be pretty, but they're the bottom of the barrel in society because they showing all their goods to the public for money. That's trashy, bro. OnlyFans models are trashy. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's not tasteful to be, showing off your goods and having sex in front of a camera for the whole entire world to see, man. Some of these OnlyFans models, they be having sex on camera and shit. You know, basically doing porn. You feel me? Basically doing porn. And you made her your girlfriend, bro? Like, nah, man. For me, it would have been just a one-time, two-time thing, and I would have got bored. And I would have kept it moving. I would have had her sign the consent form, got done with her, and then tossed it to the side. I probably would have saw her just once or twice, and then I would have cut it loose. But with him, it was an ongoing relationship where he was talking to her on the phone about stupid stuff. Talking about, I'm gonna choke you in public. Well, I might choke you in public. I'm gonna choke you when I see you. Like, you don't like play like that, bro. Like with females like that, bro. Like you just can't just say just any old thing. Like me, I wouldn't be saying that shit, bro. Like for me, I would have been like, okay, let me come over. If I was dealing with her, I'd be like, let me come over only at nighttime. That's about it. Have sex, bust my nut, and then move on. I wouldn't be talking to you on the phone about stupid stuff. I wouldn't be even joking around with you on the phone because I know you're just an OnlyFans model and you're somebody that I wouldn't take seriously being in a relationship with. So I would only come over just for that, and I wouldn't be trying to go inside your backside at all. I'm fine with just the coochie, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with just going inside the coochie. That's it. I would have no interest in going inside your backside. What I'm trying to do is bust a nut. That's it. He made a poor bitch wealthy. Yep. She saw the opportunity. She took it, bro. Like, that fucking bitch, bro. You can't trust a lot of women as far as you could throw them, bro. Now I can see why he was saying I'll choke you. Now I understand why he was saying that. He probably was serious. Nah, I don't think he was serious. He said he might choke her in public. Nah, him playing around. But you can't play around like that, because then it came back to bite you in the ass later down the stretch. You feel what I'm saying? You can't trust these hoes. He got too acquainted with her, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He got too acquainted. Way too acquainted. He got way too acquainted. I mean, he was just being more comfortable and just saying anything to her and all the other stuff. If you're dealing with a hooker or a prostitute, bro, which is who she really is, she's a fucking prostitute, man. You only come over just to do the deed, and that's about it. When I call you or something like that, I'll just say, hey, where you at? Okay, meet me at the library, or I'll come over to your house real quick. Do my deed, bust my nut, pay my fee, and that's about it. You don't have to like take her seriously or nothing like he was doing. He got in too deep. You know, he got in too deep when he should have just been leaving her alone, man. He shouldn't have had it like he had a full blown relationship with her, man. That's kind of stupid. I mean, he kind of got what he deserved for him doing that type of stuff, man. You know, when I look at a prostitute, I see just a toy. I don't see nothing I'll take seriously. You know, unless I was like desperate, I couldn't find a girlfriend, and the prostitute, you know, she was the only one that wanted to be my girlfriend. Then I can see that. Other than that, but bro, you had hella options. You could have had anything. You decided to go with an average looking woman, bro? Like, really? You just lost everything over an average woman? You know, because you wanted to go inside the booty hole, bro. This is all about butt sex. That's what it is. He wanted butt sex with no condom. And that got him in trouble, man. He lost everything. He tried to relive his younger days. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But you gotta know that it's gonna be a transactional relationship, and when you're messing with a woman that's a hooker or a prostitute, you can't like you can't wife her up. Don't like get into a relationship with her, man. Like, just keep it casual, and that's about it, man. Pay your fee and get the hell out of there. You know, he turns it into a full-blown relationship. You feel what I'm saying? So she was after your money from the get-go, man, and you should know that, man. You get with a 20-something-year-old female, she after your money, and you almost 60, man. That's a money grab for her, man. and you exposed too much of yourself. That's what it was. You know, you can't you know you can't just like this like have a full blown relationship with a 20-something-year-old female, especially if she's a Becky, man, and think that everything is gonna be okay, and then I don't know, I don't know if it's true that he wanted to go inside the backside without a condom, and she said no. You know what I'm saying? And he still kept doing it anyway. You hear what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like you caused this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? He kind of got what he deserved, man, because like he was moving reckless, like he didn't have nothing to lose. You see what I'm saying? You got to be mindful of what type of female you dealing with, man. You know, you got to be mindful because if you're not mindful of what female you're dealing with, man, you can lose everything. He lost everything. He lost his job. He lost a $100 million contract. You know, he lost everything. That was a lot of money, bro. $100 million. He was just about to get it too, and she stepped in. She was like, "Not so fast, buddy. I'm suing you for $50 million for rape." Soon that fucking goddamn $100 million was about to walk through the door. She stepped in like, not so fast. Ruined everything, bro. Not so fast, buddy. I'm suing you for forced entry into the buttocks. Oh man. uh, uh, you know, you know, uh, you wanted to go inside my buttocks without a condom, and I said no. You still kept doing it, bro. He didn't think like, man, I could lose everything. That was that was a situation that was very avoidable, by the way. That situation could have been avoided, but not dealing with her at all. The Instagram models, even though some of them are pretty and stuff like that, but they're still trash because no man wants to marry them, bro. You had to look at them as trash. Instagram models are trash. They are trashy women, bro. Because any self-respecting woman would not be online selling her body parts for money, bro. That's trashy. You feel me? What's up with a high priest? You know, she don't even feel sorry for him. Yeah, because she never loved him, bro. It was a deal, a transactional relationship, and she didn't care about him, bro. Like she wanted his money. Same thing with Diddy, bro. Like these women are not creative. These women are not creative. They're not as smart as us. They're not as intelligent as us, and they can't make their own money. So what they do is they come after you, the creative one, the talented one. You know what I'm saying? The hard working one. They come after you, and they leech off you like a motherfucking blood sucking a blood sucking tick. You know, women. That's what women do, bro. A lot of them they leech off you. I hate to say it like that, but that's what it was. They want to come around and suck your blood because they don't want to get out there and be creative and be talented and stuff like that. No, they want to take your shit, bro. You know, they don't want to get out there and think and use their own brain to make money. Just like Cassie, that bitch ruined everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? With Diddy. And Diddy should have paid her to keep her mouth shut. But that bitch was so money hungry, bro. She was so money hungry that she went out to Diddy for money, bro. She couldn't go out there and make her own millions. She had to leech off of Diddy, man. You know, Cassie was not a talented bitch, bro. She was not talented at all. You know, there were men behind her doing studio magic, keeping her in the game and shit for only a few years. You know, shit's garbage, bro. You know, you know. You know, she ruined everything, bro. You gotta be aware of these blood-sucking leeches, bro. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be aware of these blood-sucking leeches, bro. A lot of these motherfucking bitches, all they wanna do is come around and suck your blood. They don't wanna do the hard work. Now, there are some women out here that work hard and get their own money, but a lot of them are lazy, bro. Most of them are lazy. That's why most millionaires are men, not women. Because most women are lazy, bro. They don't want to get out there and do their, they don't want to get out there and do their own work. They don't want to get out there and sacrifice and stop doing certain things like dating. They don't want to like focus on their career. You know, some of them do, don't get me wrong. But I say at least about 70% of women, they want to leech off you. They want to eat off what you built just because of their looks. You feel what I'm saying? So now he fucked up that shit with USPN, and I don't know what's next for him, man. He's gonna have to figure out something, man. You know, he's gonna have to figure out something. Cause he lost his job. That was his shit, bro. Like, that's where dick discipline come into play, man. If you ain't got no dick discipline, bro, you're gonna lose everything. You know what I'm saying? It's about, man, I don't date my age, I date my wage. That's fine. But, you know, put a rubber on it and stop getting so goddamn personal with these females. So he got too personal. He got too up close with her, man. He got too involved with her. The conversations on the phone, he talking to her like she, you know what I'm saying? Like you been knowing her for years and shit. You don't know nothing about that female, bro. He didn't know nothing about that female. And he just lost all his money. Lost everything. Now, you know, my thing is, I hope he's been saving his money. I just hope he ain't like, I hope he has an account where he been stacking. Maybe, hopefully, a 50 million or 100 million put away somewhere. That's what Michael Jackson did. Michael Jackson was kind of smart, man. When the moment he started getting crazy for money, I think they said Michael Jackson buried like $5 million somewhere in the ground somewhere. And, you know, just in case he got in trouble with money, he would have at least 5 million in the bank account. And that's what happened. Michael Jackson started getting into trouble with money, and then he went to go get that 5 million that he buried in the yard somewhere, you know, away from the bank and shit like that. I hope you've been doing smart things. I hope you got other investments. I hope you've been saving. You know what I'm saying? At least have about at least 10 million stashed somewhere. And you can live off 10 mil for the rest of your life if if you're careful. Move to a cheaper state, move to like Kansas City, Missouri, or move to Colorado, a cheap state where the money can go further, and just retire there, man. And just retire. I hope he at least got 10 million put away, man. At least that. Hopefully more. You know what I'm saying? He lost everything, man, over some butt sex, bro. That shit don't make no sense, bro. He lost everything over some butt sex. Just because he wanted to go into the booty hole without the condom. That's called forced entry into the buttocks. Forced entry into the buttocks. It's embarrassing too, man. Like, his sex life is out there. People know what he does in the bedroom and stuff. It's embarrassing, man. That's why he wanted to step down from ESPN, because he was embarrassed. He stepped down from ESPN because he was embarrassed. That's embarrassing, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And now he might be old and alone. He ain't got no money. I hope, man, like, for his sake, like I said, bro, I hope he's been stacking his bread all over a fucking money-hungry, gold-digging bitch, bro. Like, these bitches, I see why motherfuckers in China and motherfuckers in the Philippines and motherfuckers in Thailand don't marry poor women at all. They don't fool with them at all. Like the bar girls and shit like that, in Thailand, men with money don't date them. They only date women with money. They don't care how pretty she is or whatever, bro. Like, men with money only deal with women that have money in Thailand. That's why you see a lot of bar girls out there selling their coochie, because men with money do not want them. Men do not even deal with poor women. If a man finds out, this is how strict in Thailand they are in dating. This is how strict they are. If a man finds out that the woman is poor in Thailand, that's the end of the conversation. He won't deal with her. He won't even sleep with her. Matter of fact, if he brought her home to his parents would be like, no, she's fucking poor. Get somebody who has money already. And that's how you avoid all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That way it's authentic and it's a real relationship. That's why Young Jeezy got Virginia Mai. She got her own money. She don't need me. That's the good thing about dating on your looks level. And a female who got her own shit, man. She ain't trying to, she ain't got no hands out. She ain't got her hand out. You know what I'm saying? She ain't trying to leech off you, bro. That's what it is. A woman who don't got her own shit together, she trying to leech off you. She trying to leech off you, man. She don't want to go out there and work hard and do it herself, man. That's too much time. That's too much hard work. Too much hard work and too much time to be putting in. Nah, she want the easy way out, bro. Sue somebody. And she done ruined her career. That's why she retired from OnlyFans. Cause that career is ruined. You know, she better be wise with that money. Because a lot of times, when especially a woman of her age, a lot of times they don't have money discipline like that. She gonna blow through that 15 million, man. I hope she do end up broke. You know what I'm saying? Cause she came up on 15 million, bro. Retired, out there having a good time with that money, traveling, seeing the world. That fucking bitch, man, she fucked up everything. That's why I now I see why a lot of dudes hate women, bro. This is the reason why a lot of men hate women. This is the reason. I'm just telling you the reason why. Look how they act, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You know. Now I see why a lot of men hate women. Not all of them are like this. I can't just generalize, but they can become your worst nightmare, bro. Like you can be with them for only a moment, and then when it's time to like part ways, and they don't have anything, they're gonna leech off you. When you part ways and you got the bag and they don't, oh, they're gonna make up anything. Oh, he raped me. Oh, he made me feel comfortable around him. You know what I'm saying? Just a money hungry, blood sucking leech, bro. You know. You know. And now she got money that she didn't even earn, bro. Didn't even work for it. Just 15 million, just like that. Just like that. 15 fucking million, bro. While the rest of us are starving and struggling. You better off going overseas, man. These American women, bro, ain't shit, bro. I'll never hear nothing like that out there in Thailand or in Brazil or in Africa, nothing like that. It's only in America where women sue men, you know, bring their careers down. You know what I'm saying? Only in America that shit happens in. You know, that fucking bitch, man, I swear, bro. That's a money hungry bitch right there, man. The one who sued Shannon Sharpe, that OnlyFans bitch, that bitch is that's an evil fucking bitch, bro. That's a money hungry, blood sucking leech, bro. What's up with it, Jamie? That's a blood sucking leech, hella money hungry, hella starving, can't work on her own, can't use her own brain to make the millions. She gotta leech off somebody else, bro. And he cut that check, I guarantee she probably somewhere in the Bahamas right now. Living up a good time, sleeping with Chaz and Tyrone's. Cause that's who they really want anyway. She took that money and she gonna give it to Chad. She gonna give it to Tyrone, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Now she's getting her back blown out by Tyrone or Chad. You feel what I'm saying? Eating lobster steak and shrimp, going to high-end sushi restaurants and shit. Sorry, I can't say it. High-end sushi restaurants. You know, probably bought a brand new car, bought a brand new house, got a brand new house, and she living good, bro. While he lost his job, you know, lost $100 million. You feel what I'm saying? just in, he's in, and before you know it, he gonna go broke, man. Like his funds gonna run out. That's why I say he should move to a different state, or better yet, go to a different country. Go live in some other country, man. You know, go. Take the rest of your money and live and retire in a different country, so that money can go further. Hopefully, if you got 10 million, bro, you can live in Thailand for the rest of your life with 10 million. You can live in the Philippines with 10 million. You can live in Africa for like a long time with 10 million. Don't stay here, you'll go broke. You know, 10 million is not a lot of money out here, man. It's not. It may seem like it's a lot of money, but 10 million is not that a lot. It's not a lot. Because you can easily go broke just having 10 million or 15 million. It can go broke with that. Celebrities go through 10 or 15 million all the time, bro. Shit, celebrities go through 10 or 15 million like it's 10 or $15, man. If you're smart with it, you can make it stretch. But hopefully for his sake, he got some money saved. You know, he been working his whole entire life. He earned all that money, man. And that raggedy, stomped down, money grabbing, leech having bitch, sucking blood bitch, and, you know what I'm saying, is out there living life right now. You know, eat it from the back. Now he was trying to go inside the back with no condom on. You know, you gotta have some dick discipline, bro. You can't just let your dick just wander out there with no guidance, man. You can't let your dick wander out there with no guidance. You gotta guide that shit, bro. You know. Man, he should have left that woman alone. Matter of fact, he shouldn't have been so serious with her. Like, you're a man of value, bro. Like, you're getting serious with a prostitute. You're in a relationship with a stanky, dirty, money-hungry prostitute. Really? I don't care what nobody say, bro. Prostitutes are at the bottom of the barrel. I don't care how pretty they are. They're at the bottom of the barrel. They're not classy. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They don't got no self-respect for their bodies. So why would you be in a relationship with a prostitute anyway? That's question number one. Question number two, why would you want to go inside her stinky butthole without the condom? Now, I done went inside a few buttholes without the condom. But that's not my main thing that I think about when I'm having sex with a female, especially with a prostitute. I just want to go inside the vagina. That's about it. When I'm dealing with a female, my main thing is vagina. I don't care about the butthole, man. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I done did it a few times in my life. You know, it's a tighter hole to put your dick in, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, if a woman tell me I don't want to do it in the butthole, I say, okay, fine. You know, I'm gonna force my way in that motherfucker, bro. My girlfriend, she wanted me, she didn't really want me to go inside the butthole. And every time I got drunk, my ex-girlfriend, my bad. Every time I got drunk, you know, I've been wanting to go inside the booty hole. But she was like, no. So I let it be, man. Shit. I didn't force my way in that motherfucker. I just let it be. That's okay. Go inside the vagina, man. Shit. You know. And I'm like, yeah, the thing is, he's a man of value. He's worth something. She's worth nothing. She's broke. She has no money, bro. She hasn't earned nothing, bro. And she came up off of you, bro. Why? What was you dealing with her being in a relationship with a trash bitch anyway, bro? She was nothing but a trash bitch that you was dealing with, and she was average at best. She wasn't even a 8, 9, or a 10. 8, 9s and 10s don't have to do OnlyFans. That's what I'm saying. He was dealing with trashy bitches. Black men gotta stop dealing with trashy hoes, bro. You know what I'm saying? You losing everything over your sexual appetite. It's like, nah, man. You know, you can have sex, but keep it like keep it with certain females. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you deal with only top tier females when you got money. Because I feel like a woman that's average at best, once she get a chance at the bag, she ain't gonna want to let it go. There's not too many guys with a bag. Check it for her, so I can see why she's doing this. You'll never see like a top tier woman do that at all. I mean, yeah, like Cassie, she's top tier, you know, but it's less likely that a top tier female, especially in her prime, would be doing something like that. Cassie, she only did that when she was out of her prime, and her best days were behind her, and she done aged. Okay, she wasn't doing that when she was young though, because she had options. She went with Chad, you know. But a woman like that who has nothing to lose, bro, leave him alone, bro. He would have been better off, and I hate to say it, he would have been better off with a 30-something-year-old woman that had her own shit together. But he not attracted to those type of women, because those women will be sub 5. Shannon Sharpe is sub 5. I looked at him, not no homo, but I looked at him 3 times, and I could see the facial features. He's sub 5. He below average looking. You know. You know. So he lost everything over some butthole sex. Damn. Oh, for real though, over some butthole sex. Anyway, man, I'm gonna make a part 2 when I come out of Starbucks. I'm gonna see if I can charge this phone, man. You guys have a good day. I'll be back on later. He lost everything, man. And it's embarrassing too, man. It's embarrassing for black men. Ugh. You guys have a good day. I'm out, man.